Do you ever order takeout teriyaki chicken from your local Asian restaurants when you don't have time to cook or when you don't feel like cooking? Well, I hope you enjoyed that last bite because today I'm going to show you how to make authentic juicy teriyaki chicken in your rice cooker with only 5 minutes of hands-on cooking time. And while we are waiting, I show you how to make two really simple Japanese side dishes. So once the chicken is done, a healthy balanced meal is waiting for you. Hi, I'm Kurumi. I was born and raised in Japan and now living in the States. I share easy, healthy, and practical Japanese recipes for busy adults like you so you can enjoy Japanese meals every day.
Okay, let's talk about the ingredients. Here's what you need to make rice cooker teriyaki chicken. Skinless, boneless chicken thighs. I know traditional teriyaki chicken recipe uses skin-on chicken, but because we won't use a pan, we won't be able to crisp up the skin, so I thought there will be no reason to use skin. Cornstarch to keep the chicken moist and thicken up the sauce. Sake. I'll explain more about sake later. Soy sauce, because how can we call it a Japanese recipe without soy sauce? And maple syrup to sweeten the sauce.
So let's talk about sake in Japanese cooking. Sake helps remove meaty smell, helps the ingredient absorb the flavors, and it also has umami. So it makes a lot of difference than when you use just water. My recommendation is to use drinkable sake like this one, but if you can find it, cooking sake and dry white wine works fine, but keep in mind that the flavor will be a little bit different. If you can't use alcohol in cooking, I found halal-friendly cooking sake online, so I think that will be the best alternative for you. If you can't find it either, maybe you can use water, but like I said, sake works different than water, so it won't be as tasty as when you use sake. If you're curious and want to know more about sake, please check out my sake guide on my blog, and I leave the link in the description box.
Okay, so how do we make teriyaki chicken in a rice cooker with only 5 minutes of hands-on cooking time? First, place chicken thighs in a big plastic bag. Unfold the chicken if they are folded. To the bag, add cornstarch, close the bag, and shake it well so all the chicken surfaces are coated with cornstarch well. Then to the rice cooker bowl, add soy sauce, sake, maple syrup, and water. Shake the bowl a little bit so all seasonings are mixed well. To the bowl, add the chicken. And there are 2 points that I want you to keep in mind. The first one is to remove excess cornstarch from the chicken surfaces. The second one is to add the chicken to a single layer. Do not pile up the chicken so they are cooked and seasoned evenly. Press down the chicken a little bit so the bottom surface becomes flat and the chicken pieces are submerged in the sauce as much as possible. Set the bowl to the rice cooker and cook it with the white rice mode or regular mode for 20 minutes.
Teriyaki chicken itself won't be enough to call it a meal, so I'm going to show you 2 examples of easy Japanese side dishes that you can whip up while waiting for the chicken.
The first side dish is called Japanese tomato salad with cucumber and Bonito flakes. First, cut the tomatoes into bite-sized pieces and cucumbers into stripes. In a bowl, add rice vinegar or any vinegar you like, sesame oil. You can use other types of oil too if you want to make it taste more French, Italian-ish. Maple syrup, soy sauce, and ginger paste. Mix everything well and add Bonito flakes. These Bonito flakes soak up the dressing and bind the tomatoes and cucumbers really well. After mixing the dressing and Bonito flakes, add the chopped tomatoes and cucumbers. Combine everything well. That's it. Now we have a delicious, tangy, sweet, and so refreshing tomato salad. The second side dish is spinach ohitashi-ish thing. I don't know if I can call this a recipe because it's super easy, but I show you how to make it. Today I'm going to use this baby spinach because it's easier. Place the spinach in the microwave-safe bowl, cover lightly, and microwave them for about 2 to 3 minutes. Once it's done, move it to a colander and cool it down with water lightly. Once it's cool enough, squeeze the water from the spinach. Place them on a plate and simply pour mentsuyu or ponzu or whatever you want. That's it. Yeah, I told you this is not a recipe, but this is something I sometimes see when I want to add a side dish but I don't have any energy or time to cook.
I don't have any trouble with the smell after making this recipe, but if you do, here's how to remove the smell.
After cleaning the rice cooker bowl roughly, add 1 rounded tablespoon of citric acid and fill with water to the max line. Or use 1 tablespoon of baking soda with 1 to 2 cups of water. Run the white rice cycle, turn it off, and once it's cool, wash all removable parts. The time went up while we were preparing the side dishes and talking about the cleaning, so it's time to flip the chicken now. Flip the chicken and cook them for another 2 minutes. The chicken is done, so let's check out the chicken. Look how juicy these are, because these are kind of steamed instead of pan fried, and also we used cornstarch. So chicken is super juicy and soft, and sauce is thickened up nicely and coat the chicken really well. Cut the chicken into bite-sized pieces or simply put it on a plate with mixed greens. After only 5 minutes of hands-on cooking time, dinner is served. Look how delicious it looks. We have teriyaki chicken, spinach ohitashi-ish thing, Japanese tomato salad with cucumbers and bonito flakes, rice, and miso soup. By the way, I meal prepped miso soup, so yeah, sorry, I kinda cheated.
It's finally time to eat. Itadakimasu. Sorry for eating while standing. I couldn't find a chair, so. This salad is so refreshing. The teriyaki chicken goes really well with rice. But the one thing that I want you to keep in mind is this recipe can't make rice at the same time as teriyaki chicken. So you need to prep the rice beforehand. I always batch make rice and divide them into serving portions and freeze them. So if you have rice in the fridge or freezer, this recipe will be really useful. If you don't worry. I created a recipe that you can make rice and teriyaki chicken and a few other side dishes at the same time in rice cooker. So if you're curious about that, check out that video next. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!